Back with another video today. Make sure you guys don't forget to like, comment under this video, and subscribe to this channel. But don't forget to like and comment under this video. So let's get into it. Who's in my top 5 best point guards of the 2010s era? Also number 5, who I got no other than Dame Dollar, Dame Time, Damian Lillard, one of the best 3-level scorers at the guard position, one of the best off the dribble 3-point shooters, got one of the greatest deep 3-ball in his arsenal, great finisher, can finish with either hand, nice mid-range game. So pretty much he's an all-around scorer at the point guard position, and you know his body of work in Portland is up to none. Playoff appearances, knocking out some good teams, but just couldn't quite get over the hump. Couldn't get past the second round. So with that, Damian Lillard loyalty speaks for itself. During the 2010s, could have left Portland after his 5th, 6th season, or pretty much after his 6th, 7th season. But he stayed, still stayed with the grind. And, like I said, man, he had one of the most memorable playoff moments. Honestly, his sophomore season, when he had hit the game-winning shot over Chandler Parsons during the 2014 playoffs, knocking out the Houston Rockets and winning that series. And that pretty much was the underdogs. And then during the 2019 playoff, when they had beaten the OKC, hitting that very deep 3-ball, iconic 3-point shot over Paul George to knock out OKC, honestly, with Paul George and Russell Westbrook. So Damian Lillard body of work in Portland is up to none. Like I said, he's one of the best 3-level scorers on this list at the guard position. One of the best off the dribble 3-point shooters on this list, no doubt about it. And like I said, his ability to finish at the rim, and he's a good mid-range scorer. So he's number 5 on my list. Number 4, no other than one of the best pick-and-roll maestro players, Chris freaking Paul. With him, he was basically elevated the Clippers franchise once he arrived there in 2011. Can't forget the Lob City era of him involving with Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, and a stacked team of adding J.J. Redick and Jamal Crawford, Chauncey Billups, and Eric Bledsoe. And Chris Paul did everything he could for the Clippers. They couldn't get up the hump pretty much every single playoff season or year. They kept getting out the second round, or maybe the first round, but it's really primarily the second round of the playoffs. But once he arrived to the Houston Rockets during the 2017-18 season, he went out of his mind. Him and James Harden clicked. Pretty much they won, I want to say 66 games that season. And, Chris Paul was out of his mind that season. Honestly, in this clip, you see his passing ability was up to none. The ball face, the handles, the 3-point shots, the mid-range shots. He was just deep in his bag that season. And, obviously, like I said, his offensive game, scoring-wise, is very underrated because he can easily go off for 30 points when he wants to. But, his IQ is up to none. His pick-and-roll IQ is the greatest I've ever seen. Always know how to read the defense, know when to make the right fakes, know when to use that little shield dribble for the mid-range pull-up. Chris Paul, man, is, I would love, if I had to do a draft, if I can't pick guys like a Steph or Westbrook or Kyrie, I'm definitely going to pick Chris Paul on my list, no doubt about it. So he deserves to be number 4 on my list. Number 3, no other than Uncle Drew, Kyrie freaking Irving. Kyrie Irving, man, pretty much was deep in his bag. Honestly, once he arrived to the Cavaliers, winning Rookie of the Year, then pretty much his very second season, making his first All-Star appearance. And, pretty much, and then once LeBron James arrived to Cleveland, everything clicked for him even more. Still being a great scorer. 3 finals appearances, winning 1 championship, if not in the best NBA finals ever of all time, during the 2016 finals when the Cavaliers had beat Golden State Warriors, who was arguably the greatest regular season team, when the Warriors won 73 games and only had 9 losses. And then once he arrived in Boston, that's when his game evolved, elevated even more in all single departments of 3-point game, mid-range game, finishing, handling. Kyrie just was looking 20 times more fluid than ever once he arrived in Boston. Obviously, he was dealing with injuries yet again, but the Celtics still managed to make a deep playoff run, taking the Cavaliers of LeBron James to 7 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. And then, obviously his second round exit, his second season there, but his body of work in Boston cannot be ignored. How he approached the game, played the game, his skill set, all of that can't be ignored at all. Like I said, one of the best ball handlers on this list. But in my opinion, he is the best ball handler on this list, the best dribbler, if not the best finisher in terms of craftiness, finishing at the rim with either hand, doing it from different angles. The hang time he has is incredible. So Kyrie Irving deserves to be number 3 on my list, no doubt about it. Number 2, no other than the Brodie, the machine, Russell Westbrook. Like I say, his body of work in 2010s is incredible. 2-time scoring champ, 2-time assist leader. 3 consecutive seasons where he averaged a triple-double and led the whole 2010s in triple-doubles. So, pretty much Russell Westbrook, man, was dominant in his prime with OKC, one of the most athletic guards on this list, if not the most athletic guard on this list, most dominant in terms of based off his athletic ability of finishing at the rim, dunking on bigger, taller defenders. Had a very incredible, efficient pull-up mid-range game, and a mid-range game in general. And he really had a decent a decent 3-point shot in his game. So pretty much Russell Westbrook, man, he, like I said, the resume speaks for itself, the accolades speak for itself. Winning MVP, which he averaged a triple-double. So obviously you already seen this clip of how athletic he was in his prime. Still is, but honestly in his prime he was much faster, more athletic, better hang time and so forth. So Westbrook deserves to be number 2 on my list. And at number 1, no other than the Steph freaking Curry. Honestly in this clip, you already know, Splash City. Excuse me. Splash City all over the court, especially at the 3-point line. The best shooter on this list, the best 3-point shooter of all time. Pretty much his resume, accolades speak for itself. Definitely re-identified the game, elevated it even more in the 2010s with his 3-point shooting ability, how easy he made it look for himself. And I always say, in my opinion, he is 20 times more dangerous off the ball because he has good stamina, knowing when to change momentums off the ball, knowing how to use screens off the ball, and pretty much know how to honestly catch and shoot, stand still. And then, like I said, one, if not the best off the dribble 3-point shooter on this list, because he has a quick release, still have a good form, and has a great follow through. So obviously that's who is in my top 5 best point guards on this list. If you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. I love you guys. J Boogie is out.